Hi there, Gemini. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 18th of July. Over the last year or so, Saturn has been a very big influence on your sector of relating. In a positive sense, it's making you much more conscious of the value of the people who are at the heart of your life. But perhaps more challengingly, it's asking you to be more conscious of your needs. And if some ties have not really been coming up to scratch, then there may have been a sense of disappointment, or even some may have been slipping away out of your situation. More recently, your interaction with anyone influential since the middle of May may not have been so easy either. Their expectations of you may be very different from your expectations of yourself, or your awareness to what they need from you. And that continues. That's the clash between Saturn and Neptune. But Saturn this week does you a huge favour, because he's going to be forging a wonderful link with Mercury, your ruler, and also Venus. And the two continue to combine in your sector of everyday communications. As I mentioned last week, when Mercury returns to this part of your scope, it's almost as if your natural gift for working things through, for being very quick-witted and computating lots of different ideas all at once in your mind, really comes alive. But with Venus there too, you can also add a great slice of charm. But what Saturn's going to be doing for you this week is providing quite an anchor. So what you do say or think or articulate can come across in a particularly profound way, and people can take what you say much more seriously. So, therefore, it falls to you to be as sincere as possible in what you say. That's not to say that you are not ordinarily sincere, but just be conscious that people will take your word at face value. So, if you are inclined to be a bit more jokey or flippant or facetious, then just be conscious of that. However, this is a week also when there is a fantastic link still between the Sun in your second solar house and Mars in the part of your horoscope to do with everyday details continue to combine in a really constructive way. If you really put the energy in, this can be terrific for marshalling your resources more effectively, or for strengthening your physical being. So you could find yourself doing some extra exercises, becoming much more aware of diet or nutrition. And because you have Venus and Mercury combining in your sector of thinking, perhaps a lot of research, information gathering or discussion can take place too, which can inform your choices. By Thursday, however, there is a full moon in the sign of Capricorn, and this could be a bit of a touch and go moment around your resources. If you've been living very much in the here and now, this just reminds you to be conscious of how things are working out down the track. And I think essentially what that means is that there could be a reminder about an insurance renewal, or perhaps you look at your bank statement and it's a little bit less positive than you may expect. However, this full moon also gives you the opportunity to address things and get your financial ingoings and outgoings more finely in balance. But perhaps the most exciting day of this week comes on Friday, because then the Sun hustles and bustles its way into the sign of Leo too. And of course, that's its home zone. This is where the Sun thrives the most. And in the following 4 weeks, it's going to give you a fantastic opportunity to rejuvenate your physical being, to be more active, to be more articulate, to bring into play all those core Gemini skills of being bubbly, vivacious, sociable, and on the move. Yes, you can be a restless character, but Saturn can help you to really frame your point of reference much more constructively this week. But I do feel that your physical vitality, your mental energy are going to be up in their output too. And by the end of this week, events will be moving at a much faster rate. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.